Hey, sorry about that. So, Division is just not launching, which has pissed me off quite a bit because I have been looking to play that for a while now. But I can't log in. Ubisoft's just going, no, I'm useless. You can't play today. So, yeah, fuck if I know how to fix that. But has left me with a bit of a headache as to what to play now. So, do this. And I got to set up iTunes again. That will have cleared my fucking playlist because I dared to restart the computer, and iTunes isn't intelligent enough to have a means of saving the playlist into a memory file like any other fucking music app does. I'm not doing anything like I'm not interested in Death Stranding, if I'm honest, Matty. Um I know I know Lemmy likes it a lot, but it's just never gripped me. Yeah. It does look like it'll be fun to play if it's your sort of game, but it just doesn't look my sort of game. You're gonna get the BRB GIF up, I should think. Just ignore that. It's a minute or two. I've got the wrong controller there. Sorry. If it were a piece of sorrow, I'll marry this lady today. I'll marry the other tomorrow. Yep. Jump back over to The Witcher. I'm pissed off right now, so I need to be able to kill things and people and other things. Oh shit, that one. Fucking hate that Steam overlay. I think your client may agree. I submitted with all submission to marry two at once. His burglary. In the reign of James II, it was generally reckoned as a rather serious crime to marry two wives at a time. Having trouble typing? Where's my mouse? Let me know how all the color settings look. I've now got it. I shut the laptop just to minimize that. I've got a network usage. I've got the stream manager up on my phone, so it's a bit hard for me to tell. If I need to adjust the color settings for you guys, let me know, because I've got a green tinge visible in wherever the fog is, so. Colours look fine? Cool. Now. Oh, that's right. All of it, all of it. We'll go do that one. Don't tell me to hold on, lady. All of it, all of it, that gold. Wrong button. It's that one. All of it. It's a heavy green for me. I've stuffed around with the colours on the monitor as well as the desktop output. So, you know, both ends of it have been adjusted to try to sort some issues out that I was having. In the form of a sodding great headache. Let's try that again. I'll get the words right eventually. Everything's quite reddish. My pants are purple, and that might be legit. I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
You were there in the keep when the werebears attacked. Greetings.
Alright, sweet.
Hear about the missing miners. Might be able to help. What happened?
Well, we'd heard tales of silver in the northern hills, and seeing as coins needed to ready longships for raids, we sent a few lads to see how much truth was in the tales.
Go for it.
Gotta start by searching for them.
Long as they don't soar too.
Oh, I should thrash up, such a kick up.
I can throw in a few crowns more for the good of our lads. I'll let it stand. Deal.
You're a legend, man.
Might not be much silver in the hills, but there are monsters, definitely. I'll see if the miners came across any.
Thank ye, Witcher.
I can't be bothered on equipping all of this fancy stuff. Let's make him tipsy, gentlemen, and try. I don't object. I don't object. But yeah, the stream went down because I had enough and I restarted the computer. But just in case of things happening in stream that I need to cut out, I save all of the streams to the PC for a week. I mean, I don't even need them that long. It's, you know, end of the night, I could get rid of them. But it just gives me a backup, so the delay was waiting for it all to shut down safely. His daughter to castle motored away they go. I wonder whether they live together in marriage tether, in manner true. A judge is his
Something went wrong.
judge too. Yoink.
Prince.
Hey,
Human.
a judge is his surrender, good judge too. And a good judge too. Go forward and yet I'll never budge, but I'll live and die a judge. Oh no, we're on the bolts. But yeah, sorry I can't join in, Matty. It's pissing me off quite a bit, but it's beyond my control right now. I might have to do a clean reinstall of
Wounds caused by
Ubisoft
bleeding
Connect.
Ribcage smashed in. Someone crawled through here with a broken leg.
Where did they get the leg from? Whose leg was it? This is the important stuff, Geralt.
Wind didn't fell these trees. Something else did. Something big.
We talking Cyclops, or what are we looking? Could be a troll.
Dead. Just dead. Extensive bruising and abrasions. Broken bones.
You know what? Nope, that one. We'll give it a bell. Now let's double check exactly what's needed here. Let's go for one. Let's start going for this achievement. It is. I will read it out. Nope. Still need to do that. 2 monsters you have a contract on without using signs, potions, mutagens, oils, or bombs. Alright. So, I need to make sure I don't equip the oil. Good. Automatically apply blade oils is off. Yoink. Alright. Wait, it didn't say perks, did it? I could have perks slotted. Yeah, I could have perks slotted, but bah, can't be bothered.
Rock troll looks like. Stop. Wait, I want to talk.
Talk? Talk? But you come. troll house. Trolls say outmans, but they wham-a-wham troll rocks. So troll wham too.
Sorry, can't let you get away with this.
I told you to dodge, Geralt, and there was a reason for that. Problem is, I do like the trolls. I was kind of hoping for like a frost giant or something. There's not one maiden breast which does not feel the moral beauty of making worldly interest subordinate to sense of duty. Would not give up willingly. Alright, I did it. I didn't want to, but I did it. Now let's get all set up again. Position from his position to rescue such an one as I from his unfortunate position. That one, sorry. Oh, is there not one maiden brave, whose homely face and bad complexion have caused all hope to disappear of ever winning man's affection? To such an one, if such there be, I swear by heavens arch above you, if you would cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I'll love you. However plain you'll be, if you cast your eyes on me, however plain you'll be, I'll love you. I'll love. My goodness, I'm pressing the wrong button. I love. I love you. Okay, might work towards that one then. That one's very tempting. Didn't really want to kill him, but unfortunately he had started killing the people. And yes, that got me the achievement. So, all good. Oh look, it's Caroline. Versus... How's everybody doing though? We all had a good day? We're all not interested in talking about our day? We all wondering why a random on the internet cares or pretends to care? You're just doing your best to ignore the random user on the internet.
Any last words?
What do you mean, sunnies? They're just cool glasses. She did not, but she did ditch me at the steps of Cameron. Nice. I've got a Gimri near Feastdale. I don't have Strongback equipped, do I? I have to keep that in mind. Gentle sister say, propriety we know, says we ought to stay, but sympathy explain, and from your tether, let all again. Yeah, nice. Hey, that into town, weren't they? How beautifully built the sky that's not so very high. Continue fine, I hope it may yet it rain. But yesterday, tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain. If people say I don't know why, but we shall have a water like tomorrow it may pour again. I hear the country wants some rain. If people say I don't know why, but we shall have some water like tomorrow. Where you go, lad?
When the weirbears
Yeah, I was.
what you're
Found your miners. They went in a troll's cave.
didn't take any
No. Troll won't be any more trouble, though.
small comfort.
Still earned my reward.
Yeah, dear.
This is exceeding gladness. I forgot to do this again. Never might roll his soul in guilty dreaming, trying to find a home, peace and virtue beaming. Yeah, we do, mate.
I'll take half of the horns.
Just hunters boarding. Never pirate roll his soul in guilty dreaming, and wake to find his soul was brimming with virtue beaming. Ah yes, ah yes. Oh damn. No, Walker's Matty. I'm not even going to waste my time trying it tonight.
And it hurts horrible, as if something was tearing me apart from inside. You should go see.
Kitty! How we doing, man? Looking to things like a historical American to Waterloo in order categorical. Twenty-two is mathematical. I understand equations both as simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I am very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, or mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. Ah, yep, no worries. Gotta be some good Tsar if you're gonna have a full weekend trip. Back to this dump. Popularity's parabolas. I friggin' lost my temper with Division 2 not working and restarted the PC and it still didn't fix it. Infernal nonsense pinafore.
Too late to surrender.
Pinafore and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore and whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. I can write a washing bill in Babylonic uniform and tell you every detail of Caractacus's uniform. In short, it matters vegetable, animal, or mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. In fact, when I know what is meant by mammalian and ravelin, when I can tell that Satama's a rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as sorties and surprises I'm more wary at, if I see what is meant by commissariat, where the praise has been made in modern gunnery, when I know more of tactics than a novice in a nunnery, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. You'll say a better major general is never sat a G. Gimeri went to Lagos, blah blah blah. Stepping in Ketrolda. Maybe with Aunt Hilda. Not right in the head, blah 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 blah. Short and vegetable animal or mineral. No, it was an Uplay issue. Well, Ubisoft Connect. It's not logging me in. If I'm to receive a general's blessing. Yes, sir, they come. Now, I do believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that the person playing the Major General in this particular recording is Peter Pratt, who played the Master in Doctor Who, Keeper of Traken. So that was a fourth Doctor story, one of his last ones. And yeah, quite like his voice. And we find the wisest thing is to slap our chest and sing For when threatened with the moods and your heart is in your boots there is nothing brings it round like the trumpet's martial sound like the trumpet's martial sound. But yeah, like, he was one of Martin Green's understudies, was Peter Pratt. And when Martin Green finally retired, he took over the role briefly. But then he wasn't enjoying stage acting, he wanted to get into television. And he wanted more people to see his face. So it was kind of ironic that he ended up playing the Master in one of the most heavily covered in makeup roles the Master had. I found it amusing anyway. His attentions are well meant. Such expressions don't appear. Calculate mental cheer. Who are going to meet their fate in a highly nervous state.
What is it? Retrieve the property you lost.
Just it's evident. His intentions are well meant.
Northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it got there. Long story. At any rate, don't need to worry about the thieves. They won't steal ever again.
Your reward sure as hell earned it. And I'll add a bit more from myself. If Coolio'd not been found, I'd have had to wash the shame away with my own blood.
Horrendous. Well, I guess we're in this joint now. We just keep doing Skellige ones. Except the Gwent. Gwent can go away. I'm going to do that at some point. So after great distress, honest press, the reference and back to our chance of coming back. Still, perhaps it would be wise not to careful criticize, but it's very evident these attentions are well meant. Ah, yes, well meant. When a foreman bears his due to rent a raw, we uncomfortable feel to rent a raw. And we find the wisest thing to rent a raw, is to slap our chests and sing to rent a raw. For when threatened with their moots to rent a raw, and your heart is in your boots to rent a raw. There is nothing pretty round like the trumpet's martial sound, like the trumpet's martial sound. To rent a raw, Stay out of the way then, champ. To rent a raw, to rent a raw. These pirates slay, then do not stay. The widest delay. Yes, but you don't go. Yeah, overshot. Turn around. Yes, but you don't go.
Got back your stolen horn, and I killed the thieves.
Shame that. They weren't evil men.
Didn't give me a choice.
No, walker's dirty, enjoy the lurking.
Take it. And next time, slay some damn monsters.
What's your problem, champ? There won't be any more in there. What is that one? Most ingenious paradox equips cripples herding dogs and none to beat this paradox. Paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Paradox. I don't care about them, no. I guess we do this one.
Druids managed to curse, but pestilence still blows in the winds.
That paradox. Paradox, paradox, a most ingenious paradox. Paradox. What? Ooh. Poor man. Wrong button. That button.
I recognize your type.
Excuse me. Let's see. Yes, yes. With yours, my fingers do agree. How quaint the ways of paradox! At common sense she gaily mocks. Though counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive. Yet reckoning by my natal day, yet reckoning by my natal day, I am a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. A paradox, a curious paradox. A most ingenious paradox.
Oh, sir! Watch it! Hey! Over here, please!
Okay.
Heard you calling.
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge, the size of pigs or dogs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about...
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime peril.
Understandable.
First things first.
With specky git like you, it's gonna go up.
Not far now, we find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
I thought we were dealing with spiders / arachnomorphs.
Not far now, we find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
Ooh, okay.
I knew we would agree terms.
You're an asshole. I knew you were a specky git.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud.
But we've got to talk to the big man first. Is that any G? Must I leave thee here in love light to dream?
Lads, I find your concern touching, I do. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus... Forgive me. I should introduce myself. Count Belladar.
Thanks. Not so.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this Witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my...
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've arrived. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behavior to my...
Let's get the goss.
Count Belladal? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a Witcher to partake?
I don't like where this is going.
They too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads?
So this is about a rich man, bored stiff.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilmar, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. But we did not meet to chat about my...
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we...
Preserve?
This man's lot is not a happy one.
The Parastisamak. It captures likenesses.
A parasest.
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions based upon...
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture.
Yeesh.
Well, should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right?
His mother.
Pretty unusual contract.
I couldn't agree more, yes.
Don't mind if we actually talk about
Why ever would I? Please.
Cheapskate.
Sublime! We've a deal!
Doesn't seem hard.
Statutory duties to be
Something
done,
pleasant for a
to
change.
be done.
Sublime.
A policeman's lot is not a happy one.
Yeah. I dispatch requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me, and...
Good for you. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track.
Yes, let's. The lot.
Nerd. And light tread upon the prairie
Seems
steep,
I got the map.
silence tread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we
Wouldn't rather be
never
out
speak
here
a
with those guards
word.
of yours.
As lights put forth will be distinctly heard.
From under their wings, believe me, they're overprotective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided
Friends
fear
with
for
all
my
the
life.
sea,
What if
twist
the
to
wildlife attacks
navigation,
us?
track
Shall
and
have no other
upstairs.
recourse.
That's
Do not
very piracy.
But as long
We
as they remain
look
calm,
at
we've no
the
need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
Map says there should be panthers around here. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled.
That's very piracy with a little burglary. Is your crowbar and your centipede your life preserver? You may want to it. Your silent magic, your dark lantern sees. Take your fire,
that?
just get
Deer,
late
I
on
think.
Nicky.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them.
Come, friends,
Excellent day
to
for
follow
capturing
the
boats.
sea. Trust to navigation, take another station. Let's ferry piracy. Upon our prey we steal. Silence dread way.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. Brilliant. You freeing her. A folk call witch's heartless. This will put the light out.
A pair of Stysomacs upset the animals. Better get out of here.
Cannot abide poaching. I'm content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
What is that? Don't like this at all.
Shh. Hear him.
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them.
If in none of these, why do you sit and sob and sigh? Tomorrow is coming to fall, but not to me.
Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the net.
I don't like this. We're gonna get screwed by centipedes.
This vantage point's no good. Shan't capture a good image from here.
Alright, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe too. Tread lightly. Giant centipedes sense the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly.
Sing hey to, good day to, and that's what I shall say. Simba to, ha ha to, and that's what I shall say.
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
Haha. Ba boo, and that's what I shall say. Ba boo, and that's what I shall say.
Let's dance.
Let's see, we'll be more Dracula.
Exactly what I wanted. We disturbed them enough.
Dracula, ba choo, ha ha choo, and that's what you shall say.
excellent day for capturing moments.
Dino chops and really
Truly
good.
magnificent that was. We can
Better
move on
clear
now.
away with all convenient rapidity.
Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a
Poo-poo.
flock dwells not far from here.
Bartu.
We can go, just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
That's
It's
what
terrible. I so
I
wish to
should say.
capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they're...
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout.
My thoughts were more along the lines of Witcher magic.
Yeah, guess I can try.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location,
To
but
come
the
back,
hunter
there
I know
should be
told me
mixed
a
up
few
for
li-
life.
Alright,
And I can, and
let's
he's
go
not
find some
Harry,
peacocks.
Angela can be his wife. And I shall have to be contented with a childhood sympathy.
I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
He's lying. He will have to be contented with the heartfelt sympathy. He shall have to be contented with the heartfelt
close.
sympathy.
Eyes in the back of your head.
I determine at my wedding she'll appear decked in diamonds of ermine, each of them can take Sophia. In that case, unprecedented single, I must live and die. I shall have to be contented with their heartfelt sympathy. Be contented with their heartfelt sympathy. Shall have to be contented with their heartfelt
Cock shed
sympathy.
recently, and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A Witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
There we go. I can see it now. Yeah. With their heartfelt sympathy. I really can't see it.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay the tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher. Oh, this'll be a masterpiece. Smile, please.
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Underground.
Get back.
That stench.
Geralt, save me.
I think it's one of these, isn't it? the trumpet's breath. Ow! Move! Don't stand there letting it hit you. This lordly way, the supreme procession passes. Tan tan ta tan tan ta tan tan ta tan ta tan ta ta tan ta tan ta tan ta tan ta tan ta sing boom. By your tradesmen, by your master, trumpets bang like glasses, tan tan ta sing boom.
I've had my fill of excitement for today. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp.
Tan ta tan ta tan ta. Up is the highest station.
Your lord to safe and sound.
The
See, lads, there was nothing to
British
fear.
Thank you, Witcher,
nation.
for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
Ta-da. Ta-da.
I'm
Zing,
not your
boom.
boss. No need to kiss up to me.
You've read us all wrong. Count Belladal's a bit odd-eyed, but a better man to serve I cannot imagine. What he does for his daughter, well, speaks for itself.
His daughter.
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own.
Nation.
The life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. That's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Ta-da.
Your reward. Use it well.
Blow your trumpets, bang
One
the
other matter I wish to
brass.
broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie.
The
Why not,
process.
if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while...
I'll be by. See you.
Blow your trumpets.
Hey, Tony Champion, the bells
Ba-dun, dun, 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 ba, ba-dun, ba, 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 ba-dun, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Lydløs. By your lower middle classes, by your tradesmen, by your masses, by your lower middle trumpet, by your tradesmen, by your mass. Oh yeah, spider warning for those who don't like spiders, I guess. Not that they are spiders, of course. They are arachnomorphs. Geralt assures us that's very different. That is a bloody big one. The Lord is a true embodiment of everything. the photo floor, and I, my lords, embody the law. God, pretty young wards in Chancellor, all very agreeable girls, and none are over the age of 21. Pleasant occupation for a rather susceptible Chancellor. Don't really need him, but okay. The compliment implied inflates me with legitimate pride. It nevertheless shall be denied that it has its inconvenient side. So old and I'm not so plain, and I'm quite prepared to marry again. But I pay the dues to pay, and the Lords, if I fell in love with one of my wards. It tries my temper, for I'm such a susceptible Chancellor.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods.
For my accord and in my court I sit all day, giving agreeable girls away.
Time like that.
Cheat. One for thou, and one for thee, but never, oh never, a one for me. It's exasperating for a highly susceptible Chancellor. When I went to the bar as a very young man, said I to myself, said I, I'll work on a new and original plan, said I to myself, said I. I'll never assume that a rogue or a thief is a gentleman worthy implicit belief, because his attorney had sent me a brief, said I to myself, said I. Ere I go into court, I will read my brief through, said I to myself, said I. And I'll never take work I'm unable to do, said I to myself, said I. My learned profession I'll never disgrace by taking the fee with a grin on my face when I haven't been there to attend to the case, said I to myself, said I. I feel like he's leading me on though. In a journeyman's eye, said I to myself, said I. Oh, hoodwink a judge who is not overwise, said I to myself, said I. Or assume that a witness is summoned in force in exchequer, Queen's Bench, common pleas or divorce, have perjured themselves as a matter of course, said I to myself, said I.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment.
Sir Geralt of Rivia. The tawny...
Said I to myself, said I. The army, the navy, the church, and the stage. Said I to myself, said I. Professional license, if carried too far, your chance of promotion will certainly mar, and I fancy the rule might apply to the bar. Said I to myself, said I. I didn't say a word, lady.
Oh,
The Duchess summoned him. Wonder what for.
When all night long a chap remains on sentry, go to chase monotony. He exercises on his brains. That is, assuming that he's got any. Though never nurtured in the lap of luxury, that tired money shoe. I am an intellectual chap and think of things that would astonish you.
Slower.
I often think it's comical, la 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 la, la la la, that nature always does contrive, la 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 la,
Ah, Master
that
Witcher,
every
welcome.
boy and
How
every
the bell are
girl
this expected?
born into the
Let's
world
welcome
alive.
guests.
Or else a little conservative. Yoink. Is either a little liberal or else a little conservative. Oh, lol.
It's wonderful to meet the subject of the Baron's new cycle. Such an opportunity. Enjoy the experience.
Sorry, lady. Let's rejoice with Lord for Lord. La, la, la.
Predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs.
Always
Yet a
lost
author of this
control.
extraordinary
Tra
work
la la
was
la.
able to capture a
la.
lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his
Yeah,
face
can you tell?
as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please.
La la la. It's either
Do
a
you like it,
little
I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse.
a little
Free to sell it, of course. I
concern.
would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks.
It's absolutely going on the wall.
Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return. En route home, I mean to pass through Dolbla Farm. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you've as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to... Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise. I must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies.
Besides,
At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish. Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
nice meeting you. So long now.
Nice. and set the world ablaze in good King George's glorious days. When the House of Peers produce each legislative act, and noble statesmen do not wait to interfere with matters which they do not understand. As bright will shine Great Britain's rays as in King George's glorious days. As bright will shine Great Britain's rays as in King George's glorious days. There's a tree there. King George's glorious days. Because bravery my bosom holds, I disobey our very Lord. Nice. I do like it when I kill them without taking any damage, or at least without taking too much damage. No, it's just another one. Is he friendly? I think so. I assume it's this. Hortense Estate. Dang it. I dare not say so. Oof. 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 Good. Bled out.
We're to kiss the ground you walked, but you just did your diddly witcherly duty.
Where were you? Vampires came to gut us. Or not, you've still to bust your bow.
I'm the reason you still got a life, dude. Such as it is. You know what, we'll do this. Do it this way. Stupid French people telling me I did nothing to help them during the Night of Fangs, whatever it was called. Night of Long Fangs, I think.
Go, go.
Love unrequited robs me of my rest. Love, hopeless love, my ardent soul encumbers. Love, nightmare-like, lies heavy on me chest, and weaves itself into my midnight slumber.
Don't
Right.
crowd around.
With a dismal headache and repose tabooed by anxiety, I conceive you may use any language you choose to indulge in without impropriety. For your brain is on fire, your prickles conspire of usual slumber to plunder you. First your counterpane goes and uncovers your toes, and your sheet sits demurely from under you. The blanketing tickles you feel like mixed pickles, so terribly sharp is the pricking. And you're hot and you cross and you tumble and toss till there's nothing twixt you and the ticking. Then the prickles will creep to the ground in a heap and pick them all up in a tangle. And if Bill resigns and politely declines to remain at its usual angle, where you get some repose in the horn of a doze with hot eyeballs and head of a raking, in your slumbering... I didn't mean to do that one again. Better be waking. You're channel and tossing about in a steamer from Harwich, which is something between a large bathing machine and a second-class carriage, and you're giving a treat of penny ice and cold meat to a party of friends and relations. They're a ravenous horde, and they all came on board in Sloane Square in South Kensington Station. Bound on their journey, you find your attorney, who started that morning from Devon. He's a bit undersized, and you don't feel surprised when he tells you he's only 11. But this you can't stand, so you throw up your hand. You find you're as cold as an icicle. In your shirt and your socks, black cross on some Salisbury plain on a bicycle. And he and the crew are on bicycles too, which they somehow or other invested in. Goodman cosmetics into cables, which tickle the sailors by treating retailers as though they were raw vegetables. Tradesmen don't plant a small tradesman first take off his boot with a boot tree. His next will take root and its finger will shoot and let blossom and bud like a fruit tree. I think I did the boots. Maybe I did that as well. And ever so many are taken by Rothschild and Baring, and just as a few are allotted to you, you awake with a shudder despairing. Wait, is it all Grandmaster? I thought I missed something at the stage. No, okay. What am I doing there? Okay. So I just need to do the enchanting startup costs stuff. And thank goodness they're both of them over. Yeah. Okay. I need to save up a lot of money for that stuff.
All manner of goods and services cheap.
While I'm here, if you come in, you're sure to win. Yours will be the charming maiden, be your love, the ancient song. Never, never, never faint heart, never one fair lady.
Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be home again.
He has a wing,
Precision
fair
castration
west
goals.
of his remain. Dark the dawn when day is nigh, hustle your horse and don't say die. He who shies at such a prize, he is not worth a marvedi. Be so kind to bear in mind, faint heart never won fair lady. The faint heart never won fair lady. While the sun shines, make your hay. Where a will is, there's a way. Beard the lion in his lair, none but the brave deserve the fair.
Come knights, come mates, come lords, come adventure lovers, spry in hordes, here to
Never, never, never faint heart, never won the lady. Well, then should nothing win. Blood is thick, but water is
So
thin.
it leads to this door.
You're apart. It's love that makes the world go round. Oops.
Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
The world goes
This is
round.
seems word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she.
Shoes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof.
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out!
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do.
Acquainted, entirely unacquainted.
For a man your age.
Stop for joy and Kaylee bar. The truth is part, the truth is part. The bells are ringing through the air, here and there and everywhere. And echo forth the joyous sound. The truth is part, the truth is part. And echo forth the joyous sound. The truth is part, the truth is found.
Cut the bullshit, Hughes. You stole
Truth
Reginald's
is
testicles. Know that
the
already.
truth is
I can
part.
explain everything. This. Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours. Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day. Got you, you rogue.
That pact was seen at once by you in casual conversation. Oh, that is the terrible to your part of observation. Observation, oh, the part of observation, oh.
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool. I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond.
Oh, the joy is out, the truth is found, truth is found,
Go home.
truth is found, the truth is found. So the truth is found, the truth is
I don't know.
found.
That would have gone horribly for me.
So, time to talk.
Rosalinda. All right. I admit I stole the stones.
Didn't need you to tell me that, champ.
Never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I were 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Oh, dear.
Perhaps we might strike a deal. Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
at the day's end. It's good I had a chance to use them at all.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Where are you skittering off to, Sylvia?
Oh, the Witcher!
Florence, crowds have cut the wall.
Oh, why die of shame? He's not the kind of maid sets my heart aflame.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge.
And we gotta do it. Hell, do it. Sarcastic joke replete with malice spiteful. Those people mild, politely smiled, and voted me delightful. Sits up all night till nature jokes devising, and all his wiles are met with smiles. It's hard, there's no disguising. Ah, don't the days seem black and long when all goes right and nothing goes wrong? Hasn't your life extremely flat with nothing whatever to grumble at?
Good care of yourself.
From music stands played Wagner imperfectly. I bade them go, they didn't say no, but off they went directly.
Nice tune.
All the boys had stopped their noise with readiness surprising, and grinning herds of hurdy-gurds retired apologizing.
Thank you for your help.
Okay,
Lepiotus
didn't happen.
rewards you with copious
And nothing goes wrong. And isn't your life extremely flat with nothing whatever to grumble at? Let's go back and do this. Do all of these, collect our pay, see how much we get, and then lament that it's so little. Or rejoice in how much it is, but unlikely. Right, boys, make older boys to utter something smiteful, but lest you know they would be so confoundedly delightful. Ah, in short, these aggravating lads, they tickle my taste, they feed me fads, they give me this and they give me that, and I've nothing whatever to grumble at. Of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby. My catalogue is long through every passion reach. The trees are a lie. I tune my soulful song. I tune my soul. Soulful song. Are you in sentimental mood? I'll sigh with you. Oh, 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 sorrow. On men's coldness do you brood? I'll do so too. Oh, 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 sorrow, sorrow. Man, it's so rude to it. With songs of lovers sweet. What sympathetic tears my cheeks bedew. Oh, 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 sorrow, sorrow. Just go, Roach. It's not gonna hurt. But if patriotic sentiment is wanted, I've patriotic ballads cut and dried. For where a country's banner may be planted, all other local banners are defied. Our warriors in serried ranks assemble, never quail and they'd conceal it if they do. Who can be surprised if nations tremble with terror before the mighty troops, the troops of Tippoo. If you call for a song of the sea, we'll heave the capstan round. With the oak before when the wheat is free, our anchors a trip and the helms are lit. Hurrah for the homeward bound. Yeah. Lay aloft in a howling breeze, make tickle the landsman's taste. For the happiest call a sailor sees is when he's darting round town with his Nancy on his knee. Yo, and his arm around her waist. And the only foe and a run below the oh. It's been a long week. A wandering minstrel by a thing of shreds and patches, of ballad songs and snatches, and dreamy lullaby, and dreamy lullaby. This will be fun, why not? Behold the Lord High Executioner, a personage of noble rank and title, a dignified and potent officer, whose functions are particularly vital. Defer to the Lord High Executioner. Defer to the noble Lord, to the noble Lord, to the Lord High Executioner. Taken from the county jail by a set of curious chances, liberated then on bail, on my own recognizances, wafted by a favouring gale, has when sometimes he's in trances, to a height that few can scale, save long and weary dances, surely never had a male, under such like circumstances, so adventurous a tale, which may rank with most romances. Blah 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 blah. Adventurous a tale. Good. High executioner. Defer to the noble Lord, to the noble Lord, to the Lord High Executioner. To the Lord High Executioner. Defer to the noble Lord High Executioner. Not very well hidden if you can tell me it's here. Yes, indeed, it may happen that the victim must be found. I've got a little list of society offenders who might well be underground, and who never would be missed, There's pestilential nuisances who fight slaughter grounds, or people who have flabby hands and irritating laughs, or children who are up in dates and floor you with them flat, or persons who in shaking hands shake hands with you like that, and all the third persons what spoiling tater dates insist. They'd none of them be missed. They'd none of them be missed. And the others of the race, the Yana organist, are on the list. People who eat peppermint and pop it in your face would be missed, never would be missed. The idiot who prays him with enthusiastic tone for centuries, but this in every country but his own. And a lady from the provinces who dresses like a guy, and who wasn't dances but rather like to try. And that singular anomaly, the lady novelist. Well, I don't think she'd be missed. I'm sure she'd not be missed. And that nice Apprius nuisance who just now is rather rife, the judicial humorist, I've got him on the list. And the peers, goblin and clowns of private life, none of them be missed, did none of them be missed. And apologetic statesmen of a compromising kind, such as what you call him, Thingamy-Bob. And likewise, oh, never mind. And Tut-Tut and what's his name. And also, well, you know who. The task of filling up the blanks I'd rather leave to you. But it really doesn't matter whom you put upon the list, for they'd none of them be missed. They'd none of them be missed. Boing. Missed. I don't want to deal with you. Piss off. I don't want to deal with you either. My god, why are there so many of these things?
Let's go.
Seriously, still there. And the glory of vision. Bloody hell. Of a shame. Already did this one. Repopulated it. What on earth? Well, at least these people look humans. Could be wrong. Nope, it's not a human.
Show me what you got. I wonder. Take out arrow deflection for that one, if we can.
One little maid is a bright young young. 3 little maids and 2 little sons. 3 little maids from school. Missed. Okay. I'm going to keep trying this because I'm pretty sure you can one-shot him if you hit him in the eye. I'm pretty sure of that because I've done it before. Not to cock a fighter, I would say intend at all. Loved one, let us be united. Let us be each other's own. I would merge all rank and station. Worldly sneers are not to us. To mark my admiration, I would kiss you fondly thus. Would kiss you fondly thus.
They scoffed at you. Migrants from the north, but
Toko, 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 Toko. So in spite of all temptation, such a be my Lord is all, and on no consideration will I kiss you fond. Really, Roach? Will I kiss you fondly thus? Let me make it clear to you, this is what I never do. This or this, or this, or this, this is what I never, never do. This is what I never do. I never do. Oh, this, this. What I'll never, never do.
The whole of us! At once! She's casting spells!
Too late to surrender.
I'm smacking on an empty stomach. I despise it.
The whole of us! At once! Pack her up!
Oof, too close. Modesty of the marriage. Put stuff in that. Deeper. Nice.
That's it, Roach.
There, there.
Okay. I won't go in that way then. Modesty. I won't go in that way either.
Grab the harlot's brute.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Never fight a witcher.
Heck of it! Watch out!
Oops.
Let's ride. Alive for alive. This shan't drag on too long.
Slow now, let's not do anything bad.
I do like that move. I was checking decoctions. I think. Oh, I want Quen.
Let's ride.
Ready when you are, Pally?
This shan't drag on too long.
One.
Kill the corpse gobbler for Starling's dragon! Lads, charge! Take him for a ride! It's nearly snapped!
In a month or less, I fight out the waiting. Let the bitter tears I'm shedding witness my distress. Here's a pretty mess. Here's a pretty mess. Here's the state of things. To her life she clings. Matrimonial devotion doesn't seem to suit her notion. Burial it brings. Here's the state of things. Here's the state of things. Laws of common sense we ought to ignore. What I say is true. Marry you. Here's a pretty state of things. Oh, over there. Yeah, it's a pretty howdy do. Thank you. That was thread, I didn't want the thread, I wanted the grilled pork. God, what if I did in Japan? Yes, not much longer I think. I'm starting to feel very, very tired. And I'm still kind of miffed at the whole division not working thing, because I was looking forward to playing with some mates today. Pox upon it, as they say. Not to get too strict, not to get too harsh.
Come on, come close.
Life is beautiful, death even more so. Brothers, let us kill, let us murder. Stay together, at least try to. Life is beautiful, death even more so.
Depends on whose death, dude.
Death comes for you this day.
Oof. The idiot who in railway carriages scribbles on window panes. We only suffer to ride on a buffer in a parliamentary trains. My object all sublime I shall achieve in time to let the punishment fit the punishment fit the crime.
What? Lost your nerve?
Little cleavage, streaks, 99, let's see.
The anterior tends a series of massacre bukes and off by barking to Wolfen with sport and Beethoven at classical Monday pops. The billiard shark whom anyone catches his doom's extremely hard. On a spot that's always bought, and there he plays extravagant.
Let's ride, the whole of us, at once.
Oops, didn't block in time.
Come on, come closer.
Think he'd work it out by that point. Each prisoner penned and willingly represent souls of innocent merriment, of innocent merriment. This feels like it'll be hard. Because I think there's just a big boss left. That's just their signal fire up here. I was expecting there to be a person. The flowers that bloom in the spring, tra-la, breathe promise of merry sunshine. As we merrily dance and we bring, tra-la, we welcome the hope that they bring, tra-la, for the summer of roses and wine, for a summer of roses and wine.
You stand no chance against us.
Everything was flowers that bloom in the spring. Flowers that bloom in the spring. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. Do with the case. For I've got to take under my wing, tra-la, a most unattractive old thing, tra-la, with a caricature of a face. With a caricature of a face.
Stand
think I'd have worked that out by now, but I'm still alive, dude. La la tra la 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 la. Tra la 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 la. That felt nice. Link's Crag. Yeah, might as well. I absolutely destroyed that bloke. Willow, tit willow, tit willow. Oh willow, tit willow, tit willow. He sobbed and he sighed and a gurgle he gave. And then he plunged himself in to the billowy wave. And an echo arose from the sea grave. Of course I do. No thanks to you, Captain of the Guard. Look what I took for you. I didn't mean to... Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten him. Remain callous and obdurate, I shall perish as he did, and you will know why. Though I probably shall not explain as I die. Oh willow, did willow, did willow.
The guard brings peace to our domains, flouted its writ and brought in chains.
What are we looking at over there? I want to deal with them. Can't be buggered. Do you attack from the conquer with an Niger, and especially in the lashing of his tail? Yes, in spite of all my meekness, if I have a little weakness, it's a passion for the flight of thunderbolt. If that is so, sing derry don derry, it's evident very odd taste are one. Away we'll go and merrily marry, nor tardily tarry till day is done. Do you know? Information I'm requesting on the subject of resting is the maid, nor the better when she's tough. Oof, mistimed it again.
That's enough of that.
It's tough. Oh, he missed. Thank you. Ha! He's making it difficult. There we go. Away we'll go and merrily marry, nor tardily tarry till day is done. Oh my goodness, stop it! Started glitching now and it gets stuck in combat. I need him to stop doing it because I'm trying to loot. It's like the only reason to do this.
Mensch!
Friend, I thank you once more for saving my bum.
It's up to you, baby. Don't. We think you had better, so come. You'll find there are many who wait for a penny, who wait for a penny. There are lots of good fish in the sea. There are a lot of good fish in the sea. There's lots of good fish in the sea. A lot of good fish in the sea, and the fish in the sea, in the sea, in the sea, in the sea. Whistle for the freaking horse.
Should glance at the map.
With salt. Oops. I didn't mean to drink that. That slowed us down. Night went home. In the bugs of the moonlight fly. And little cloud, you were strong. The night birds wheel and black dogs bay at the moon. Then is the spectre's holiday. Oh, then is the ghost I know. Then is the ghost I know. It's definitely still press twice to call the horse. Okay, hang on. My god, dude, just whistle for the horse. Didn't mean to take a screenshot. Bloody hell. Okay, roach is broken. I can't whistle for the horse. Who'd have thought that roach would be a problem? And the grizzly green good night. This horse will do. Oh, there was a sign here. No. If we go 1. I forgot a nonsense, and I took it up and say penny for any consequence. Now I do not want to perish by the sword or by the dagger, but about to be a total little pardonable swagger and a word or two of cop my fancy, flat, but I got a tight about it, so it really doesn't matter. 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 Could I have my horse, please, video game? It doesn't matter. Her opinion doesn't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. Fucking roach. That's his brother who taught me a talking about one another who could give me good advice when he discovered our own, which is just very faithful to your hand comparing my existence with a matter interesting you learn about little and died of very decent in a whittle is particularly rapid and intelligible pattern is generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. If it isn't, doesn't matter. This particularly rapid and intelligible pattern isn't generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. This particularly rapid and intelligible pattern isn't generally heard, and if it is, it doesn't matter. It's a broom. Little miss. Feel like I've been in here. I have been in here. Just didn't mark it as complete. How are people doing though? Is everybody still cruising along just nicely? Pumped to have reached the weekend?
Praised be the prophet Leviota.
Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Never fight a witcher.
Bullshit, I'm stuck in an animation.
Faster! All together! On three! You gave me the hiccups!
Not good.
Certain fall, as in days of long ago, still the face of heart and soul.
I can smell Iscariot.
Less time smelling, more time fighting, dude. Look what it gets you. As in days of long ago.
Let's dance, drink, kill.
Put me into combat already.
Let us kill. Let us murder.
Come on, come closer.
Come on! Come here! Humble ducks!
casting spells. Blat! Blat! Circle him! Circle him!
Ow.
Slow now, let's not do anything rash. Lads, charge! Take him for a ride!
Hero! Good to see you again, mate. I know that feeling. Flies shouldn't be too much of an issue.
A tip of the hat to the Dornies victor.
Good to see you though, Guru. How are we doing? Outside of her fly in the living room and the demo having an update thing. Bugger. The screw may twist and the rack may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. I was hoping to sell them, but not to worry. About frigging time. Thank you for letting me have a horse. That's no good. Yeah, sometimes it's the little things that matter. Not too much left to do now. What? Why'd you do that, Roach? Seriously, what was the reasoning there? Twist and the rack may turn, and men may bleed and men may burn. Oh dear. No, wait. I reckon I need this. God, is this one broken as well?
I dreamt I was a wolf.
What an odd dream. What do you want me to say? Is life a ball? If so, it must befall that death, whene'er he call, must call too soon. Though fourscore year he give, yet one should pray to live another morn. What kind of plaint have I, who perish in July, who perish in July? I might have had to die, perchance in June. I might have had to die, perchance in June. Is life a thorn? Then count it not a whit, nay, count it not a whit. Man is well done with it. Soon as he's born, he should all means essay to chase the glade away. Life born, let life I might have had to die another more. I might have had to live another more.
Circle him! Circle him! You saved my life. I
Yes,
shall never forget it.
you owe me everything you've got. I didn't want his pissy sword.
By those who can hang heroes.
Moon, I love lone loon who fled from the mocking throng. Oh, it's the song of a merry man who beat up, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and who craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Lady, lady, misery me lackadaisy. He sipped no sup and he craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. What is your song? Oh, there's the Fort Usank ruins. No, that's Montcrain, which I've already done. So it's just that one left. It's Usar, not Usank. I think Usank's an Oblivion fort. I have a song to sing, oh. Sung to the knell of a churchyard bell and a doleful dirge ding dong, oh. It's a song of a popinjay gravely born, who turned up his noble nose with scorn at the humble merry maid clearly proud, who laughed aloud and who laughed aloud at the home of the merry man Moby Mum, whose soul was sad and whose glance was glum, who sipped no sup and who craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady. Lady, lady, misery me lackadaisy. He sipped no sup and he craved no crumb as he sighed for the love of a lady.
Starling's dragon!
Smell him carrying all weight.
At the humble heart that he did not like to depend on her knees with dark heart. Ooh, good move, mate.
Not this again.
Let's do everything rashly. Grab and joke, and quip and crank, for lowly folk, and men of rank. I ply my craft, and know no fear, but aim my shaft at prince or peer. At peer or prince, at prince or peer, I aim my shaft and know no fear. East and from the west, that's subject to no academic rule. You may find it in the jeering of a jest, or distill it through the folly of a fool. I can teach you with a quip if I've a mind. I can trick you into learning with a laugh. Oh, winnow over my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the charm. Oh, winnow over my folly, 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 and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the charm. Set the bracket quailing with the quip. The upstart I can wither with a whim. He may very, very laugh upon his lip, but his laughter has a heckle that is grim. When the object of the world is very guise, unpleasant with a scholar's pill. Oh, you would make his fellow creatures rise. Always good with the Suffolk pill. You know what? No. Swap out the odd one. Suffolk pill. Just until we can sell some of this.
Let's dance, drink, kill! Brothers, let us kill! Let us murder!
Yoink.
Why, you nimble muffler!
He's trying to shoot me. No, but only as quickly as you drag on.
You dare to get fluffle me? Me?
Time to end this.
Wrong buttons. Don't have any inventory space. None to spare anyway. I don't think there's any more of that group left. That's fine. What was the point of giving me a staircase up? Found it.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Okay. You're still lucky I was here to clear the camp out before they arrived. Why did you stop instead of steering? Hmm? What sense did that make? You fool. You foolish, foolish man. That's an optional move. You could just push through at the same level you currently are. Mutagens from monster bodies, unless they're just red, green, or blue, are pretty much worthless in terms of perk slots.
What's new, mon ami?
Jump that fence. I love the way they say it's optional to go collect your pay. It's like, no, it's bloody not. It's the entire reason you play in the game. Geralt's not in this business for the charity of it. He's in it for the money.
Greetings, knight. My clerks have brought word of heroic deeds on your part.
Better be worth it. Yeah, it's not terrible.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, fair knight.
Oh, he gave me another item.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers, scatter them to the...
There we go. Our private buffoon is a light-hearted loon if you listen to popular rumor. From the morn to the night he's so joyous and bright, and he bubbles with wit and good humor. His acquaintance so terse being prose of reverse of the people forgive his transgressions. There are one or two rules that all family fools must observe if they love their profession. There are one or two rules, half a dozen they do. Rules of whatever degree must observe that they love their profession.
What do you have on?
Wish to succeed as a jester, you need to consider each person's auricular. What his wakeful be might scandalize C, for C is so very particular. And D may be dull, and D's very thick skull is as empty of brains as a ladle, while F is as sharp, and will cry with a carp. There's no best jokes from his cradle. Where they flout you can't let yourself go, but it does put you out when a person says, "Oh, I've known that joke from me cradle." It's early from getting up early, and tempers are short in the morning. An inopportune joke is enough to provoke him to give you at once a month's warning. And if you refrain, he is at you again, because he likes to get value for money. He will ask then and there, with an insolent stare, if you know that you're paid to be funny. You're a merry man's place, but the principal asks with a scowl on his face, If you know that you're paid to be funny, maybe you're a solemn DD or beware of his anger provoking. And students in this chair, he don't understand practical joking. If your jests have a smack of an orthodox crack, you may get a bland smile from his sages. But should they by chance be imported from France, half a crown is docked out of your wages. You know the fool that does joke that's too French. Half a crown is docked out of your wages. It may rack with a bilious attack in your tensors with toothache or losing. To mopey and flat they won't find you for that, you're properly quaint as amusing. Away for the soldier that day and took with her your trifle of money. Bless your heart, they don't mind, they're exceedingly kind. They don't blame you as long as you're funny. They don't mind it a bit. They don't blame you as long as you're funny.
No two ways about it.
Upon we both agreed, all that we two do agree to, we secure by solemn deed to prevent all elemental. You are Nilsy out of call with a story grim and gory. I declare to, I to swear to, I to swear to, you declare to, I to swear to. Tell a tale of cock and bull, of convincing detail full. Till tremendous heaven defend us, what a tale of cock and bull. In return for my own part, I am undertaking to instruct you in the art of racing, wonder racing, just adjusting free proposition, my ambition. Wagga wagging, wagga wagging, wagga wagging, never flagging, wagga wagging. Tell a tale of cock and bull, of convincing detail full. Tale tremendous, heaven defend us, what a tale of cock and bull, what a tale of cock, what a tale of cock, what a tale of cock and bull, cock and bull, cock and bull, heaven defend us, what a tale of cock and bull. Oh yeah, that one's there for Triss. Still don't know what I can place on that. I'm stuck. Have a couple of trophies. No. Do I have it in here? No. Doesn't look it anyway. No, it didn't let me place them. Well, I think that's just about everything done. I don't know what trophies I'm able to even place on those.
How might I...
Thanks.
Her hair now looks pink for me. That is how severely off my colour scheme is.
Yes, Geralt?
A very vivid pink.
Mind if I...
Just
Alright though. Alrighty. I have finished the knight's quest, and that's all that matters. Start your day in methodical way, how to flatter, control, and persuade. He apprenticed himself at 14, and practiced from morning to evening. And when he's of age, if he will, I'll engage, he may capture the heart of a queen. The heart of a queen. Sorry, I'm just opening up Twitch. Seeing who's live and all that sort of fun stuff. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Now I know. Alright, we're going to type this all out. Can't spell. Still can't spell. Alrighty, we're gonna raid my mate Matty. He's doing the first walking simulator thing. What's it called? Death Stranding. He's doing the first Death Stranding. So we'll drop in and say g'day to him. In the meantime, not sure what's happening tomorrow. It's too far away. Apologies for the technical difficulties throughout tonight. I don't know what's going on, but it's a bit disappointing. See what happens tomorrow. Thank you for joining, and bye for now.